This video is mainly intended for eye surgeons and we strongly advise viewer discretion. Prechopper rescue in a case of soft cataract is the name of this small video presentation. She is a 60-year-old diabetic patient who presented to us with this soft gummy cataract with some posterior subcapsular and cortical elements. As many people say that soft is hard, so here I am going to demonstrate how I dealt with this soft cataract. I had few issues, few problems. So by this time side ports have been made, anterior capsule has been stained with trypan blue and the rhexis has been initiated using a 26 gauge bend needle cystoscope. Soft crumbly cataracts pose a significant challenge while managing them because of their soft gummy crumbly nature. It's difficult to hold, it's difficult to separate, and many a times cheese wiring happens even using SICS. So by this time the rhexis is complete and the final rhexis is being completed using a micro rhexis forceps, and here I have about 5.5 millimeter capsular rhexis. A 2.8 millimeter blade is used to create the main phaco incision. Many of these soft cataracts do not prolapse out on hydrodissection because sometimes the rhexis is small and sometimes the size of the nucleus is big. Here I am doing hydrodissection, gently tapping the nucleus. A good fluid wave could be seen passing across, and now I am trying to rotate just to check whether all the corticocapsular adhesions have been removed. As the size of the nucleus was relatively bigger compared to the size of the rhexis, it did not prolapse out. So here I am just removing the superficial cortex and the epinucleus, and I am planning to do a trench and divide technique. In this case, a long thin trench is being made. The power being used is about 40, aspiration flow rate is about 20, and vacuum is about 75. After reaching sufficient depth, the SICS hook and the phaco probe is used to separate the nucleus into two heminuclei. The heminuclei is rotated. Now I have switched to ultrasound 2 where the vacuum is about 350, power 45 and flow rate is about 35. But to my surprise, the nucleus is not getting hold by the phaco, because as soon as I buzz the phaco into the nucleus just crumbles in front of the phaco needle. So here I have reduced the power to about 10. Now I could hold and have a crack. Although the crack was not through and through, I could get a small piece out of it. Here the idea is to just reduce the power to minimum. Here the power I am using is only 10. Still I could not hold the pieces. The nuclear pieces just getting crumbled, disappearing in front of the phaco handpiece. I am trying at multiple places to just get a hold somewhere so that I can chop the nucleus. So after all the attempts, I come out, put in viscoelastic, and here I am using a Prechopper. The sustainer goes below the intercapsular margin, and the Prechopper just chops the heminuclei into two halves, and now things become very easy for me. So I take the phaco handpiece again, and one small piece could be removed immediately with a vacuum of about 350. The density of the nucleus is relatively soft, so that is why I said in the beginning soft is hard many a times. So here the Prechopper helped me a lot to have two pieces which could be easily emulsified. So I am emulsifying one piece. I have set the parameters to like the nuclear pieces are just in front of the phaco tip and not moving here and there. So now the final piece has been emulsified. Time to remove the cortical matter using a coaxial handpiece. So after removing the cortex, time to implant the intraocular lens. Here I am implanting a foldable hydrophobic aspheric single piece intraocular lens in the capsular bag. The haptics are then dialed in the capsular bag. Okay, some more viscoelastic to form the entry chamber. And using the same Sinski hook, I am going to dial this lens in the capsular bag. The delivery of the intraocular lens was not very smooth, and I had an impression that the haptic could get stuck in the plunger. Luckily, nothing bad wrong happened. So now is the time to remove the viscoelastic both from behind as well as in front of the intraocular lens. Although the case is done, still soft cataracts pose significant challenge for many young surgeons. Even I faced many problems dealing with these soft cataracts, especially the diabetic cataracts. So I feel the Prechopper is a very good instrument to help surgeons in this issue, and it also helps in preventing the bubble formation and eventually subsequent complications. So one should always try and learn this technique. It will be of a great help. So now almost all the viscoelastic has been removed. Time to close the case. Main port has been hydrated. Now I am going to hydrate the side ports. Chamber is well nicely formed. That's it, the case is done. Hope do you like the video. Do share, like and subscribe my channel for more updated videos. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.